was.
my gosh,
that was funny.
bro.
That was funny.
That was one of the funniest moments of 2019.
All his stuff's gonna last. His stuff's like a Prius. Like,
yeah. Just from that alone, they've had more time to be out here really being played. And also, they had more hits. What was your favorite album out of all these? Who do you think's actually gonna win?
I feel like probably.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Russ, and I got my boy Luke back in the building again.
What's good?
Actually in a building this time, not outside. But today we're coming at y'all with a Grammy predictions video. So pretty much we're gonna talk about the artists that were nominated, or which project we like the best, or which one do we actually think is gonna win the Grammy. So I got them on my phone right here. So we're only gonna be doing rap just for this video. So for rap albums, we got Revenge of the Dreamers. So that's the Dreamville like collaboration that Cole did with a bunch of artists, brought them all through, you know what I'm saying? They came out with that, it was a video on YouTube, like 30-minute doc showing like how the album came about. Then we got the Championships, that MEEK Mill, which in itself is a story that we'll get into. We got the Savage, the 21 Savage project, the I Am, Greater Than I Was. And then we got the Tyler Igor project. And then we got the Lost Boy by CORDAE. So I guess we can just go in order. Or let's start from the end. Lost Boy by CORDAE. I've been talking about this a lot on this channel just because me specifically, bro. Yeah. I like CORDAE now. I like CORDAE. I've been saying that. I like CORDAE. YBN.
I'll be honest, I started listening to it and people put me on them and I was like,
that's fine.
But that's the thing, I like them now.
Yeah.
Like, I think it took like a couple of times to listen to it before I started like really appreciating it like for what it was.
Because I feel like out of YBN, Namir and Almighty J, I haven't heard any music from them, bro. Like I heard that bounce out with that from Namir back in like in 2016 or whatever.
Like
I haven't heard anything about that since then. And YBN CORDAE is the only one that has been putting out. He put out an actual album. His first album gets Grammy nominated, bro. And he's like 21. That in itself is a W. All these people, they're getting dubs. You know what I'm saying? This is Grammy nominated. So even if they don't win, it's still a dub for all these artists. But Lost Boy, honestly, I'm just happy that he got nominated because it's just like, bro, now y'all have to look at me differently. Like, bro, like I was on the same level as y'all, but like y'all have not been working like that. And I mean, I think he has a real good chance of winning. Then the Igor, Tyler the Creator, I feel like this album for Tyler shows people that he didn't just fade away.
He's still around.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. The Our Future Wolfgang, bro. Yeah. Like a lot of people faded. Like, I mean, who else is, I don't really know all the members, but one of the people I do know is Earl. People still love Earl.
Taco.
Frank is still around. All those people, but Tyler's showing y'all like, I'm still here, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I will say, if they win, I'd like to see the entire Lower Squad.
No, they will. They will.
On stage going crazy.
Nah, they'll probably have to censor them. Be like, I don't know what y'all are doing. But what's that song that he has with Cardi that everyone was going crazy? The Earthquake?
Earthquake.
Yeah, what if they perform that live? I don't think that's on one of the performances, but Playboy Cardi better come out there too. That was wild. That Cardi, people would just listen to that song just for 30 seconds of Cardi. That's crazy. But I do like the Tyler album. It's not my favorite out of this list, but it was good nonetheless. So then we got 21 Savage. The 21 album, bro, when it came out, it showed me like, okay, 21, I didn't think 21 was going to go this route. I thought that 21 was going to take where he had in musically, like where he was musically for granted. Because he's really a street dude. But with this album, he's like, no, I'm trying to make music and stay around. A bunch of the songs from that album are hits. So let me see. Ball Without You, you know that was a hit. 1.5, Out for the Night, a lot. And I feel like that...
Huh? Was Monster on?
No. Yeah, it was. Yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. That's hits, bro. And a lot of these have a lot of replay value. And I feel like with the Grammys, it's like, which album has been banging for the longest?
For the longest? I mean, I got my prediction.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to that in the end.
I got mine.
We'll get to that in the end. But yeah, I feel like he has a strong chance, especially with that Cole verse on A Lot. Bro, that like shocked a lot of people.
It did, especially with
Cole's
verse on that was just
He's talking about Markel. He's talking about Markel. He's talking about everything.
He talks about how 21 hit him up and said, "Hey, I want you on this verse." So okay,
exactly. So that was
wild.
wild. I like that project a lot. So then after that, I'm gonna go to Revenge of the Dreamers. We got Revenge of the Dreamers by Cole or Dreamville. So pretty much Cole got so many artists, bro. Cole was literally like, if y'all want to come be a part of something cool, make cool music, that's it. I mean, then come through, work. It wasn't like, we're going to get a Grammy off this, we're going to get rich. It was just like, bro, if y'all want to make good music, come through. And for that to be Grammy nominated means that all of y'all's work combined is good enough. You know what I'm saying? It makes you feel like, dang, like the work we put in was high caliber work. And like you said, if he wins, bro, that's gonna give a lot of young artists
like
Grammys, bro. That's already giving their resume like, yo, like
now they got. I'm curious if he wins, who he brings on stage with him. Like
I don't know
who's gonna go like.
It has to be all of Dreamville, or maybe just the Dreamville artists, the artists that are.
Or maybe like the features who got the most in there. Who all got like the most features on there? I have to look.
Bro, he had.
But he had like every song almost had like 3 features, bro. It was crazy.
Let me see. So Boz was on here a lot. Earth Gang. But these are mostly Boz, JID, Earth. Yeah, it's JID. It's all his actual Dreamville artists though.
Yeah.
It's all his Dreamville artists that were really featured on there a lot. But you can't forget about one of the obvious most notable features on here was the baby on the Under the Sun. So I feel like Cole honestly popped out on a lot of features. What do you say on A Lot? He said something like, show up on somebody's albums, you already know what the outcome will be.
Yeah.
I'm batting 1,000. Like he was talking about that, like if he pops out on your song, bro, it's gonna blow up. And that Under the Sun verse that he had with the baby, nothing new under the sun, that was banging.
Yeah.
And that A Lot feature was banging.
Like I remember when that first dropped, I was heading to Houston, and I was like, you know what, I was gonna use the entire drive to listen to the whole thing through.
And that's the first song.
And a lot of people caught me. Like I was like, who is this artist? Who is this artist here? It's like, it kept popping up. I was like, who is this?
Yes.
Like Costa Rica.
Yeah. Bro, all these songs and they show us like how they made the song in the video. So if y'all haven't seen the video, I say go watch it.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes.
It's fire though. Okay, and then we got Meek Mill Championships. In my top 3 rappers video, I listed Meek as one of my top rappers right now from me personally. And I feel like Championships, along with his actual struggles in real life and triumphs in real life, it literally goes hand to hand. Like
I feel like people like know that he's great because I'll get on Twitter all the time and I'll see people dropping like beats and stuff, and then people commenting like, "Dang, I wish Meek would get on that. Or Meek would kill that." It's like people recognizing that like Meek could kill a beat, you know.
And I feel like that this album, it hasn't gone unnoticed to this point. Like with Championships came him getting on probation, which he's been on probation for 10 years. With this album came him being locked up and then having an unjust trial, having an unjust judge, and then him getting off. Having billionaires like some of the NFL owners like help him out, vouch for him. Then him partnering with Jay and Rock Nation, and then him putting out a documentary on Amazon about the whole thing. Like, bro, there's been a lot of things that have came off of this whole Championships this whole year. So I feel like that is the reason why it's on here, because of its impact, and I feel like it definitely has a good chance of winning a Grammy for a best rap album. So since we went through all of them, now it's time to go to what was your favorite album out of all these, and who do you think's actually gonna win? So you can start, bro.
I mean,
or do you want me to start?
I mean, like you brought up a question earlier, like what's been banging for longer?
Let me just say this. I'll say mine, and he can say this. What's been banging for the longest for me? Well, it just has to do with time. 21 put out his album in 2018, and then Meek put out his album in 2018. So it's 2018 to 2019. Those are the albums that have been out the longest, and they have been banging the longest. Revenge of the Dreamers came out in 2019, Igor 2019, Lost Boy 2019. So just from that alone, they've had more time to be out here really being played, and also they had more hits. that 21 album was full of hits. That Championships is full of hits, and it came with a backstory that made fans like me and fans of MEEK gravitate toward that and have that replay value. So those are the ones that have been banging the longest, but what do you think has been banging the longest?
I feel like probably MEEK, bro. Like I feel like MEEK, just like, even if he's not like in your regular like rotation of who's playing,
some songs gonna
like,
be there of MEEK.
Like it's songs that like they last, like they have like
that's that replay value, yeah.
Because there's a lot of songs like on the radio right now that are like, let me think of it, like diesel trucks or something like that, where the gas, it don't last that long, but it's there, bro.
Yeah, it's there, but
it's there, but like MEEK is like all his stuff's gonna last. His stuff's like a Prius. Like,
yeah. MEEK, I feel like with the story of Championships, like we keep saying the same thing, but it has been banging. So you were saying that's been banging the longest. What other one do you think was banging the longest, or is that the only one?
I remember when Cole's album came out. It was a lot of talk, and like, you know, no such thing, like they say, no such thing as bad publicity. Mm-hmm. And so like that thing was going around a lot, but I feel like a lot of people were like, dang, like I missed, like they kept saying the same thing like Drake. Like, I miss the old Cole. Like they were waiting. I guess they were expecting like an album with him just to be a lyricist again. Like, yeah. But he had so many features. But yet, like, if people took time to like listen to it, it was good. And people started to realize that, and they're like, okay. But I just remember, like, at first when it dropped, everyone was like just talking down on it. Because they're like, man, these are all features. Like, there's nothing really J. Cole in this. Like,
and I'm glad you said that, because I'm so like jaded when I hang like with my music taste, because I usually, not purposely, but I just hang out with people that agree with the same music taste that I do, just naturally, because they're my friends. So all my friends obviously are excited about it, but there is people, like you're saying, that were not like hype about it. But it's like, I don't see that on the daily, but that's probably true. They're like if Drake comes out, just like the Care Package, bro.
And I could be biased a little bit, because I mean, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Darius knows, like, I'm a J. Cole fan.
Yeah, you
and
can't
so, like,
not
when he
be
drops
biased,
something,
bro.
I'm excited for it no matter what.
Yeah.
So I guess someone who's like, oh, okay, you know, this is J. Cole. Like, he drops something, let me check it out real quick, and they go to it, and they're like, oh, this isn't J. Cole. This is just a bunch of other people. Yeah. They're probably gonna look at it differently and stuff like that. But as a fan of J. Cole, like, whenever he releases music,
you're gonna
like,
appreciate any music. You're gonna appreciate any music that he puts out.
21's was good. Like, I appreciated 21. And I feel like he got a lot of publicities this year too, because they're like, oh, this dude's not from America. We thought he was.
Oh my god,
that was funny.
Bro.
That was funny.
That was one of the funniest moments of 2019, bro. That was so random, bro.
It was, but
like, you just get on IG one day and then you just see 21 Savage is an immigrant from UK. No, they were saying like a bunch of stories at Forest.
Hey, but like I said before, no such thing as bad publicity.
I guess so.
Right. He was getting out again. I do remember.
Did he get locked up? Wait, did he get locked up? So he was locked up.
Bro, I do remember the day that I was on Instagram and I saw that he wasn't from. I was driving. And
you didn't believe it at first. I was
at a red light.
He's from Atlanta.
And I saw him and I was like, huh? But the thing about it is, once I saw that, I went straight to my Spotify and I went straight to 21.
Yeah, you're just like, let me play this real quick.
Let me listen to it.
So, segueing from that, I promise you we did not discuss this beforehand, but my two projects that I think have the best chance of actually winning, I think are going to be MEEK and 21. And I love CORDAE, and I'm really, like I said, I'm really proud of him and glad that he's nominated. And that's a big dub, and I feel like a lot of big artists will look at him differently now because that he got that. And a lot of people that we've mentioned already were on YBN's album. Yeah. I know for a fact MEEK was on there. That's the only person I know for sure. Let me go look on here real quick.
For me, I still feel like maybe like just because like I'm thinking I'm from the DFW. And so my mind is skewed for the music that I listen to and the music that's around me and stuff like that. But if we're thinking about like nationwide and like people like that, I feel like really it's probably MEEK still MEEK. Yeah. But I feel like Dreamville and Cole's got that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because Cole is national. Like Cole is national praised and stuff like that.
The only thing that I think edges that out is just as much as the Dreamville project is like influential and matters, I feel like that story of MEEK, bro, they can't beat that because you couldn't make that up. Right. Like, bro, this dude made it through all this stuff, and now he's at the championships.
Oh yeah, I'm not
name the album. No, I'm just saying.
Like, for someone, I still feel like Meek's gonna win it. I feel like Meek's gonna win it.
See, we already ruined it.
But whoever goes underneath it, whoever goes underneath them, like,
okay, let's just say who we think's gonna win. I think Meek's gonna win the Grammy. You think Meek's gonna win? So your second will be the Dreamville.
I think it could be 21 or Dreamville. I don't know.
I think it's gonna be 21 or CORDAE.
No disrespect to my boy Tyler or
I can't even say
but I just don't think though.
I want CORDAE to win, but that would be super dope if he just debos Dreamville and he's like, yeah, I'm in this thing. And like, if he just gets them out the way, like, yeah.
Bro, I'll do
Cole, my big dog.
Hype for honestly
any of them
to win it.
What if Tyler just wins it? You're gonna be like, yo.
Or like I said, Loader Squad, man, I'll be up
See,
on
that's
stage.
what I'm saying. It's gonna be lit either way because you're like, Tyler won a Grammy, bro. He'll be in the Hall of Fame after that because this man just like. He finessed the music industry. Like, he's just a clown that just says anything, but he got rich off of it. And he's chill, though. He's cool. He's like, non-violence, all that. But anyways, yeah. So, our second spot, still not secured, which, that doesn't really matter, but I don't know, bro. CORDAE, Dreamville, and 21. You say the Dreamville because of all the features in Cole.
I feel like the features in Cole and like just nationwide, like Grammys is speaking for America. Right. So I mean, like, I feel like we probably bump more 21 down here than maybe like some people, but
maybe you're right. But it still did get nominated, so it's still already on that level.
It's already on that level.
I don't know,
but I feel like 21 could be the second. I feel like Dreamville could be second.
I just think the only reason I think 21 will be second or first is because of the amount of hits. Mm-hmm. And you know, a person that did play a part of that plays into your argument for Cole is Cole. Cole had that a lot record on 21's album. He said, I show up on anyone's album, you already know what the outcome will be.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think Dreamville. That's why I think Dreamville.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know. Second. You don't know. I don't know. I wish they would show us the rankings, but it's gonna be crazy either way.
Look, whoever wins, Cole's gonna be happy. I know.
Yeah.
Because he put him 21 wins.
He was on 21's album.
He was on 21.
Yeah. Let's see. Was he on CORDAE's album? No. Chance was on there.
Yeah, Chance.
A lot of these. Yeah.
It'll be a while before we see him.
MEEK was on YBN CORDAE's album. So a lot of these artists, they were around each other. They were around each other this year making music wise, and they all rose to the top. Cream of the crop this year, which I'm not saying that, you know, I don't mean to overlook any other artists, but these are just the ones that the association or whatever chose to nominate. We don't have any say in that. But yeah. So our number one is MEEK. MEEK. Come through. I was listening to Championships today, bro, and I literally felt like I just won a state championship. Like, bro, I don't know. I was getting hyped. Like, I was driving on the way here, and I was listening to Respected, bro.
Whenever I saw the album cover.
Oh my gosh, best album cover of the year award though. Because how did y'all even come up with that, bro? Like, what is around his face?
I don't know. I think
what is around his face, bro?
I could have swore I saw a video for like
somebody.
How they came up with it. I don't remember though.
Like, what is that? That's like you're in some futuristic like simulation where you're gonna like, I don't know, but
spaceship thing.
That is wild. MEEK, bro. Thank you for the album. Thank you for giving me hope, because honestly, with the album like Championships is something that I can come back to and actually get something out of, like off of music wise. Like, it can actually help me when I'm going through any type of situation, because I feel like I'm overcoming a hardship, as you did in life, but as you talk about in the album. So that actually affects me directly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So, it's like a big coat jacket, and then the stuff around it is like confetti.
Because it's a championship. We won. We made it to the finish line. So MEEK is our number one. And then our number 2s and 3s are in between Dreamville and 21. I'm going to throw CORDAE in the mix because I hope he finesses his way. And you know what I'm saying? Just get some more credit, because he's a young boy out here. And I told you, he's one of the leaders of the new school, of the mainstream artists that are actually trying to stay in the industry for a long time. There's not a lot of young artists that have the opportunity to stay in the industry for a long time. CORDAE is already being mentioned around MEEK. Like, he can say, I got nominated the year that Meek got nominated for championships. Like, that's just like, yeah, I was playing in the league when Michael was MVP. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you're in a different category now. So I think that CORDAE should use that to his advantage, and you know what I'm saying? Just continue to make great music and not regress, and just keep going up, bro. Everybody's trying to go up. So I'm proud of all these dudes, man. And the Grammys aren't until a month away, but we'll see what happens then. Until then, it's Russ, RTP Visuals, Luke, we out.